Hey everybody, welcome to Hope Something Sticks. I'm Burt.
And I'm Matt. Get ready for liftoff.
Alright. So, it is Independence Day weekend. You got a 3-day weekend coming up.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah, Sharon, this one, so she thought she had a 3-day weekend, and then like yesterday she's like, fuck, I have to be with the neurologist and dealing with his shit on Monday.
Yikes.
Yeah, but then, I don't know, apparently something happened because then she said, no, wait, I actually do have the day.
Oh, hey, alright. Yeah, for real. Light that firecracker.
Yeah.
It's been relatively calm here in Chicago, fireworks-wise. Normally the fireworks start at the end of June and immediately go through for the next 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
Especially last year when everybody was all cooped up and they're like, hey, I got a great idea that nobody else has. Let's set off fireworks for a month in a row. Ugh. Everybody had that same idea.
Yeah.
Quite.
Yeah, I can hear fireworks in the background, like, just when I'm outside.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For the past week or so. But, yeah.
Yeah. Every night for at least over an hour. It's pretty brutal. Really sucks. But the displays put on last year were, holy crap. Must have been a solid 4 hours or so. Maybe 5. Going way into the night. And I live near a fairly wealthy neighborhood too, so they pull out all the stops with all the mortars going off and the big displays. It's good stuff. Can't imagine how many thousands of dollars that cost.
Yeah. The mortars.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
Tip for your kids, if you want to have real fun with the mortars, set them off at an angle.
Yes, and make sure that it falls over and almost blows up. This way you can blame it on the firework for almost burning the house down with your entire family in it. This almost happened to me. It was very good stuff. What was that? It must have been Christmas time. Was that 2018?
It was Christmas time.
2018. The whole family's together down south. And of course, Uncle Matt's gonna spend $300 on fireworks. Yeah, lighting them off in the canal. And I was surprised, considering it fell over at the end there, it really lasted a pretty long time. That was a pretty cool, that was like a 21 shot thing. It's like one of those 21 gun salute big boxes that just shoots the one thing in the air. It wasn't a full-on mortar, but yeah, then it falls over and shoots 3 shots. One to the right, off under the canal. The box, of course, moves. 2 into the canal. Flipped over. Did a full 360 in the air, lands back towards the canal. I'm like, oh, sweet, it's got to be done. Into the canal. I'm like, oh, shit. And with the last round, it shoots it all the way backwards into the patio, and it's like white phosphorus, man. It's just the helicopters are coming in. Cue the Credence. Oh no, I've killed everyone. That's what it kind of looked like from where it exploded, which was like right in the middle of everybody. Man, I was trying to find that video. Because we use, the whole family uses that video chat app, and we recorded it, and man, I don't think I saved that clip. I gotta look through it again. I'm gonna try. Actually, you know what? I should be able to find it. But yeah, you gotta go through 3 years of videos, and we're on the thing everybody's on it all the time, so it's pretty tough to sift through 20 videos a day. Times 3 years, yeah, tens of thousands of videos of us just going, man, today sucked. That's most of the days. Man, today was great. Thanks for the update. Every waking shit that you take. Thank you, everybody. Some of the nights are pretty
Hey,
fun.
look. Look what I did. Aw. It's like a 5-pounder right there.
Totally.
5 cures.
There's actually only a handful of shit videos on that video chat. There's not too many.
That's good.
Yeah,
Keep it
it's
classy.
mostly just to shame the children or something like that because somebody didn't flush the toilet. Shame, shame, shame.
Yeah. But yeah, after that last one, there's a bit of damage there.
Yeah, just my brother-in-law's. He just had a pole poked in him. Of all the people to be injured, he was the perfect person. Just because he's gargantuan and also does he doesn't give a shit. Afterwards, he was like, whatever, I've done worse. To myself. This guy's been bitten by snakes and all sorts of weird shit. He's got giant chunks of flesh missing.
And now one more. At least that firework had the decency to cauterize it.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It burned right into his calf. Amazingly, nothing caught on fire and nothing. I think there was some smoke in the house. And
also, like one of your sisters had kind of a blouse of very like thin material, like in like the arm area, and like there were like little burn holes like all over.
Oh, I ruined the shirt.
You remember that?
Right. Yeah. No, I didn't see that. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I gotta find that video.
Yeah,
it's a really good one. In case we forget, demand this video, 2 listeners of you. Hey, make with the firework video where Matt almost killed his family. Almost.
Almost. No, the kids weren't even in that area.
The kids weren't even in that area, yeah, for real.
You just,
Shit. What would have happened if that, like, launched and, like, went right into somebody's eyeball or something, you know?
Well, I was just thinking,
and then their fucking head explodes.
Right,
Oh, sorry, everybody. Remember that Christmas where I blew up somebody's head? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm in prison now.
Or blew up the propane tank right next to him.
There was a propane tank back there?
Yeah, there was a gas grill.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect. Perfect stuff.
Yeah. I remember the next one. It's like, man, you almost inherited a bunch of kids.
No, is that how that works?
That's how that works. You kill their parents, you have to raise the kids.
Oh my god. We love you, Daddy Bender. Shut up, baby. I know it. Shit.
You keep what you kill.
Oh god. Yeah. Would have been pretty rough.
You would have definitely got like a TV show deal off of like the Lifetime channel or something.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sell my life's story to them.
Or just have like a reality TV show of you raising those kids.
Yeah, we'll call it Firework Family.
Yeah.
Oh, get it. What's that? He blew up their parents. Now he's gotta raise 8 fucking kids. It's how it works in Florida. I don't know what the law is.
I'd be surprised. And yeah, the opening credits is the video that was taken.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's nice and grainy. Like, this really happened. With big flashing letters underneath. This happened, this happened, this happened. With hilarious consequences.
It's amazing they're all clumped together like that.
Yeah, it's almost planned. Couldn't have been planned. Couldn't have been.
So have you got anywhere in Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, I think I've conquered the top half of the bottom third of the islands of Tsushima.
Nice.
I've been currently on a find all the stupid shit kick.
Right.
Like all the artifacts and the records. Let me tell you something about the records. That is like the biggest waste of time. because you find these terribly written notes. I love how they're like poorly written because the guy's like illiterate or whatever, so he's just like got bad grammar. But my favorite one of those so far was like the is somebody's bad writing. Like they were trying to write a haiku and they're like fucking it up, and then at the end they're like, "Damn it!" So far, the 8 hours of me running around on a horse, looking for people's bad poetry has been, I guess that's been the best part. Learning some new stab tricks. The assassinate button is almost impossible to use. I wasted a lot of experience trying to assassinate 2 people at once. But not only do you have to have those dickheads obviously lined up to each other, then they fucking move, then I snap a twig, and they're like, oh! And they're looking at me, and I'm like sitting there 2 feet away in like a bush or something, like look elsewhere, like I know I saw something, I'm gonna keep staring at this bush really intently. Okay, I guess I should. I'm not gonna go into the bushes. Because there's like those bushes with the flowers or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing I noticed, it's a fun little detail. When you're galloping through a big field of that stuff, he will reach his hand out and start like gliding his hand through the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm on to now I have to find all the crickets to learn how to change the weather slightly differently. With my flute.
I think it's just different songs. It's not like it's Wind Waker or anything.
No, it changes the weather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It depends on the song that you have selected.
Yeah.
If you got the happy song, then it clears up thunderstorms. If you have the thunderstorm song, guess what you're going to get?
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to start doing that before I go into battle every time.
Man, what a total ripoff of Wind Waker.
Wind Waker?
Yeah, it was a Legend of Zelda game where you're on a boat. You could
play a song and it changes the weather?
Yeah.
Nice fucking job.
Well, if you're going to steal from the best.
Yeah, right? That's what professionals do. Yeah. Only amateurs say, oh, can I borrow this real quick? No thanks. Just rip that shit off.
That's cool. Did you do anything in the story?
Not really. I'm trying to think about what I did yesterday. Yeah, not really. I think I advanced the lady, what's-her-face?
Asako?
Story. Yeah, that's it. She's like a badass grandma.
Yeah.
Trying to avenge her entire dead family. It's been pretty disturbing. You're just like galloping through this beautiful scenery, and then suddenly you come across some travelers who were just brutally murdered and impaled and burned. Oh, okay. So I've been bowing to every single dead body I come across. It's probably what's taken so long. You deserve better than this. I hope you find peace to the charred remains of somebody's impaled on a spear. Do you know how to do the observe as opposed to kill Mongol leaders? Apparently you get points just for doing that.
Yeah, so you have to be hiding in the bushes and looking at them directly for a certain amount of time, and then you observe them, and then you can kill them to get double points.
Oh, you get the double points.
Yeah.
I've been missing out. Alright, gotta do that now. I came across one area of the map where it said, you are entering an area of overwhelming force.
Wow.
Like, oh, hello.
Oh, is that like all the way up north?
I guess so. That's mostly what I've been exploring.
Yeah, that's like the...
Because you're not allowed to be there.
Well, that's like you're supposed to be building up to attack the castle there.
Oh, I've just been ravaging the countryside.
Yeah, because like up in the northeast is the castle where your uncle is.
Right. Supposed to be collecting everybody from down south to go up north. I get it now.
Yeah.
Oops. As usual, I'm breaking the story. Yeah, I found this awesome forge. But the whole town, it's like this huge town, but it's all abandoned.
Yeah.
But it still says, hey, you're in Mongol territory. Like, there ain't nobody here. What the fuck? This is mine now.
Yeah. Yeah, that town plays into the story later.
That's what I figured.
You're not supposed to find out about that time.
That's what I figured. Yeah, there's at least... I don't know. I like to discover all the places first and then go from there.
Right. Have you discovered like any of the cool like legendary moves and armor and shit?
I did one of those so far. Been wrecking people with that. A lightning strike.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta find the armor next. That's next on the hit parade. But there's so many different artifacts. Must learn more about Mongolian culture. Beautiful game. Still chugging through it.
Cool.
And I still can't approach The Last of Us. I can't bring myself to do it. Still too much to bear.
It's quite the emotional quagmire.
Yeah, can't do it. I'm not stepping in that.
Yeah. So, I actually
did you beat...
What were you saying?
Sorry. I was going to ask if you beat Returnal.
No, there's no beating that game.
Is it possible to repeat it? It sounded like it was really tough.
Yeah, it is really tough. No, I haven't played it in a few weeks. I'll get back to it eventually, but yeah, I'm just kind of stuck at where I am, just not being able to... I haven't even gotten back to that third boss yet. Like, I keep dying trying to get strong enough to fight him.
Yep. Rage quit. It's understandable.
But I just got this game actually this morning and started playing it a bit, called Papers, Please. Which is pretty fun. It was only like $5 on Steam. It's only like 58 megabytes.
Okay.
So, not very graphics intensive. But so it's fun. So the game starts as you get a job, like you're in like this like a shitty Eastern European country that just started opening up its borders, and you're like the I guess the customs guy who like checks people's passports and shit.
Okay.
That's the name, Papers, Please. And so you have to...
Sure.
And so you have to, like, check everyone's papers and make sure they're not, like, phony or anything. And if they are, then, each time... So each person you process correctly, you get $5. And each person you don't process correctly, they'll deduct $5.
Oh, what the hell?
And also, like... So at the end of the day, it's like the rent in your apartment is like $20 a day, and then you have to pay extra for heat and food for your family, and it says their status and stuff, and but if you can't pay your bills, then you just go straight to jail and the game's over.
What the hell? Alright. Super realistic. Debtors' prisons and performance-based pay.
Yeah. And and they keep adding like more complexity to it. It's like oh, now we are foreigners need to have tickets. So now foreigners need to have a traveler's visa. And ones that are coming from work have to come with traveler's visa and work visa. And they all have to match up. And it's like now people from this country we have to do searches on because they might be terrorists and shit like that. And then like, and there's like there's a narrative that kind of unfolds like as you're going. You can decide if you want to help the resistance or whatever. This is basically like, Soviet Russia, basically.
Gotcha. Well, how would you help them? Just by letting them through, or actually...
I haven't gotten to that part yet. I just know that eventually happens. Like right now, I'm just trying to not fuck up and die.
Gotcha. Are you going to be, like, trying to help smuggle illegal Aerosmith tapes in or something?
We'll see how if they pay anything for that.
Gotcha.
Really living on thin margins here.
Yeah, no doubt. Loyalty to the highest bidder. I
Yeah, the biggest pain in the ass is like you have to check like their city of origin, uh, and so you have to like either remember it.
Oh, yes, and it's a bunch of weird letters.
No, the it's actually not. The names aren't too weird. Some of them are kind of longish, but some of them aren't. But just like there's a few different countries, and each country has a few different has like three different cities to it, and so you have to remember like which country goes to which city, and also sometimes the city is like misspelled but like close.
Oh, wow.
So
Alright, that's pretty complicated.
yeah,
Alright,
so
it's just a mix and match kind of game.
yeah,
I like it.
I give it a shot. It's just $5.
Oh, sorry. I'm out. For that reason, this costs money, and thus I am out.
It should run on your laptop. It's only 58 megabytes.
Oh yeah, definitely. This Core 2 Duo is still holding up pretty strong here. It's a 13-year-old laptop for everybody listening, in case you had to do some research there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what I was doing this morning before taking Onyx out.
How was the Black Dread hanging out?
He's good. Very happy with everything.
That's good. Has he killed any birds? Getting any bullshit? Causing any trouble?
No, I hasn't killed any birds recently.
Oh, has he?
He might have like a while ago. Either that or an already dead bird. He just came.
Yikes.
I know he killed a desert mouse. Like the first year we were there, we were here.
That's not so bad.
Yeah. There's no way he's catching a rabbit because every once in a while there'll be a rabbit like in the dog park, and he'll like chase after it and like no chance. It's
yeah, with those short stubby legs, no way.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty fast for. When you look at him, it's like wow, that's way faster than I thought he'd be able to run. But yeah, like animals that are built for speed. I think like I might have told you like there's a Italian Greyhound now.
Right.
And he just runs circles around Onyx, and like so usually Onyx will chase other dogs and they'll chase him, but with the Italian Greyhound when he starts chasing them, he just like whoosh, blast past them. It's like I could just see the look at Onyx's face, like, well this isn't fucking fair. It's fucking bullshit.
Why do you think this is fun for me? This isn't fun at all. Oh, I'm imagining him just like rolling over, being like, "Here, how about this?
No, I just
take a look at it.
No, I
just suck my ghost balls. How about that?"
No, he just has this look on his face, like, nah. So, yesterday, I got on a kick of, like, watching videos of Paul Moony. Remember that guy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And, yeah, like, I started, like, just, like, watching, like, outtakes of, like, that segment he did on the Chappelle Show, Ask the Black Guy. And then there's, like, interviews, when he's, like, promoting his book and shit. And his viewpoints on stuff, and it's interesting, like his take on things. Invariably, you always like they just talk about race for the most part, and he was saying that black people are basically brainwashed into thinking white is good, black is bad. That study they had, they have black girls, and they even show them pictures or dolls, and one's black, one's white. It's like, which one's the good one and which one's the bad one? Like, no context, and they'll usually point to the white one being the good one.
Right. And yeah, that's a old school thing. That's not just black people.
Yeah. But there was one thing that I thought was kind of odd, because he just said, like, just because white people do it, that it's good and you shouldn't like live by that. But you definitely get a sense that Paul Moon's a very Christian guy. It's like, well, white people gave you that too. That was something I always like wondered. Like, I mean, I guess it's just a really good sales pitch, but why most Christians, it seems, like stuck with Christianity, even though it was like the religion of their captors.
I don't know. Force of habit?
I guess.
Terror? If you don't believe in this, then your assy ass is grassy ass.
Yeah, sales pitch. It's really good.
Yeah, it's not really a sales pitch so much as the promise of pitch on your skin, and then it being lit aflame.
Well, yeah, I mean, fundamentally, it's a sales pitch. Like, it's like, hey, do you want to be tortured forever? No? Well, then get this. You won't be.
I mean, we're probably going to do it anyway, but at least this way you'll go to heaven. And what is this, the heaven?
It's this big...
It was all downhill from there.
Yep, it's this big place in the sky. You get your own mansion.
Yeah, depending on who you ask, it's either sky cake or sky pie.
It's like,
to one degree or another.
Can other people come to my mansion? It's like, yeah. Remember, it just reminded me of the Invention of the Lie with Ricky Gervais when he came up with religion.
Yeah, for real. That's standard.
It's like, wait a sec. But if God controls everything, does that mean he's responsible for fires and hurricanes and stuff? Well, yeah, I guess. Wow, God's kind of a dick. Let's kill God. It's like, no. He does the good things too. Ah. So he gives us all this good stuff, but sometimes he's kind of a dick. Yeah. Oh. Okay. And then they have the church, which is, it's not a church, it's just called the place to think about the man in the sky.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, that movie's great.
Yeah.
And of course you get your three things, so, your three things that you're allowed, the three bad things you're allowed to do.
Right.
I did a bad thing. It's okay, you still got two other things.
It's like, but wait, I've done more than bad things before now, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. It's starting now. You get three bad things. And then he comes up with the commandments, and he puts them on
oh, they were on
pizza boxes.
That's right. The stained glass of him with his whole Jesus beard holding up the pizza boxes. Yeah. That's great. Oh, you got me a card for my birthday. It's like, yeah. It's like, listen, you don't have to get me anything. It's fine. Oh, look at that. It's a card for free sex. Yeah, I didn't know what else to get you. Maybe socks now?
Yeah. So, anything new happening with you?
No, you're looking at it. Keep on keeping on. Work, sleep, repeat. Just got back from Florida. That was good.
Alright, where were you in Florida?
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, yeah.
Oops, maybe I should say Southwest Florida. Oops. There's nothing else in Southwest Florida. It is Fort Myers.
Yeah.
It was either that or Naples. But we don't own a timeshare, so it's Fort Myers.
Right.
It's all good. Swamp country, still there.
Yeah.
Swamping it up. Half the population thinks they're still a pirate. The other half isn't even from there, so.
Right.
It's good stuff. Got to see most of the family.
Are you sure they think they're pirates, or are they just wearing a whole bunch of Tampa Bay Buccaneer shit?
Oh, no. If they're not motorcyclists, then they definitely think that they're pirates. Especially as they get older. Just becoming more and more grizzled and bearded. Both the men and the women. And everybody looks like eventually starts looking like a hot dog. It's just how it goes. Sun kind of roasts you up.
That reminds me. I read Anna Kendrick's book, and she actually described something similar to that called this thing called Buccaneers Day. I don't know where it was located, probably out in California. But it's like this small island where all these like rich people like once a year go and hang out like on their boats and get like super wasted and like play like they're pirates and like wear like pirate costumes and board other people's vessels and shit.
And does it have? I mean, is it? Are they pulling punches? Is it completely rapey as well?
I don't think so. It's very grabby.
Not authentic.
Mm.
What about the venereal disease? That's usually what most pirates were in search of. That and maps.
Right. She did not go into detail about venereal diseases.
Come on, Anna. What are you doing? Tell us the real story. Why were you on Pirate Island or Whore Island?
Her friend's parents did it, and so they just kind of took her along one year.
Naturally. So she was kidnapped to Whore Island. Sounds terrifying.
Well, the terrifying part was like it was like just about gale force winds to get to the island.
Whoa.
And it was like a pretty rough ride to get there. After that, it was fine, but like everyone was fucking puking.
All right, now we're talking.
And she's like, "Oh God, this is how I die."
On my way to Pirate Whore Island.
Watching everyone throw up.
How old was she?
I think she was in her early 20s.
Gotcha. Some prime pillaging age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that was just...
Did she say where the island is?
She might have. I don't remember that.
Off the coast of California?
Or something. Maybe Florida. I don't know. Or...
I think that's worth a live Google search.
Oh shit, maybe Maine. That's where she's from, is Maine.
Rich People Pirate Island Affair.
Anna Kendrick.
Should I put?
Yeah, I'll probably narrow it down.
And hold for research. Celebrities and their porn star lookalikes. I think that's what we're looking for here. Yet. You know what? It's probably not that secret. Let me check out meetup.com. Not today's sponsor, by the way. It just said, what do you want to do? I just said pirate.
Anyway.
Yep, can't find it. Any of you rich folk out there listening to this, I want in. What's the code?
Apparently there's quite a waiting list.
Pirate dress-up. Location, Orgy Town. Pirate dress-up at the California Correctional Institution.
Oh, another thing I thought was interesting happened just 2 days ago. They finally enacted the NIL stuff for college athletes.
That's right. They're finally going to get paid. And now it's going to be this massive... Oh, man, I don't even know. They're going to have to throw contracts at recruits now.
Well, not the schools themselves.
They're not allowed. The school themselves can't do it?
No, so the schools aren't paying them anything. What it is they can now make money off themselves.
Oh,
which is really weird that they couldn't do that before. Seems pretty fucked up.
Oh, no, it was entirely fucked up. You can thank O'Bannon for that. He's the UCLA player. He's been fighting this for decades.
Yeah.
And one of his lawsuits was the first one. This Supreme Court thing is only just recently.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now they can make money off of YouTube. You know, they can get like sponsorship deals and whatnot.
They can get food.
I mean, yes, they can get the food from the money that they get.
Well, they can actually probably receive any kind of a gift now. Before it was like any kind of a gift was construed as payment.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. That's
It's
how.
probably
That's
still
how
probably still pretty tight on that though.
Tressel lost his job because of that. Well, that and a million other things, but there were like 4 Ohio State players that got tattoos or something like that for free, and that was like the beginning of the end for him. The boosters were like, "All right, an excuse to get rid of Jim Tressel."
Yeah, basically, so they could get Urban Meyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like it was the worst fucking thing in the world. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you still need a contract or something. I don't know. But there's some like weird shit, and also just obviously, like up on social media, a whole bunch of them are like selling like branded T-shirts and stuff, which at least for at UF they like all like sold out in a day, which is good.
Get paid.
Yeah, get some paid. Yeah. This one incoming freshman that we got, what was it? Deshaun Watson, I think his name is. And
what?
No.
Okay.
Or Desmond Watson.
So the quarterback for the Houston Texans has decided to
actually maybe no
time machine.
Desmond Watson, pretty sure his name, not Deshaun. Desmond.
Okay.
So he's 6'5", about 420 pounds. Again, monster of a man. Just signed a endorsement deal with a beef jerky company.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. And then there's like the weirder stuff is like so you can also pay to play video games with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we ever wanted to spend like $100 and have a 4th person for Warzone,
we could get Desmond Watson, the 432-pound wrecking ball.
Yeah, or Jacob Copeland or somebody.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
You could also just like book time with them for whatever.
Dude, if I'm gonna pay anybody to hang out with me, it's gonna be a sex worker. Not a defensive lineman for Florida.
Well, our backup quarterback Anthony Richardson is going for $500 an hour.
Whoa!
Yeah,
$500 an hour.
Yeah,
for a backup quarterback. $500 an hour.
Yeah,
and you don't even have to get to have sex with him.
I mean. Maybe sex is implied, kind of like a sex service.
It's companionship. He's a provider.
I mean, you can have sex with them.
Just not for money. That's illegal.
No, you can pay them to have the chance to have sex with them. Like the whole escort system.
For the chance? I don't even know if there's... I don't think you're allowed to even say that.
No, I think it's like there's no the pure pay for sex transaction is illegal, but you can pay to hang out with them, and if they're down with it, you can have sex.
Okay, got it.
Like that's kind of like
need to have a connection first.
Yes. If you have a connection
to your bank account,
then maybe you'll have sex. So I saw like this interview with this escort, and she doesn't have sex with everybody that she gets paid by.
Right, some people aren't into it.
Yeah, or she's not into them.
Right.
And and she already
sure trees.
So,
$500. It's going to take me a minute to get over that one.
$500
to be the backup quarterback. And how many? And what's the wait list like? Is that like a joke?
No, I mean I just read in an article like all these different things that the different players are doing. So I didn't I didn't actually go on the site to see like what's up, but
what does that have to do with his likeness? or any of that shit. Because it's his name. Because it's his name, and
He's
selling a service.
Well, he's selling.
Like how was that illegal beforehand?
You can't make money off of your, I guess, your brand.
Dude, he's playing Mario Kart. Like, what does that have to do with his brand of throwing a football far?
Yeah, well, that's because he's famous partially because he does throw a football far. Like that. Okay. That's the reasoning behind it.
I think I get it now. God, that's so dumb. That was so dumb.
Really dumb. But
they really had them. They had them locked up.
Yeah, I heard this one. Well, one thing that I see happening. I think it'll be easier to pay players on the DL now that they have money. It's like wait a sec, why does this guy have money? We gotta check him out. Now it'll be hard. It'll be harder to check in on that. It's like, oh, this McDonald's bag full of money. I got that from hanging out.
Yeah, right? It's like, oh, really? Hanging out? Huh? No, not like that. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So now they actually have to work for the money that they get.
Kinda.
As if they weren't getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in some circumstances.
Some, yeah.
I think that's what Reggie Bush. Isn't that how much he got paid by USC?
I don't know. I haven't been following that.
Well, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I know it was a while ago.
He was the first guy that had to give back his. Well, he didn't even have to give back his Heisman Trophy. He just did, which I thought was kind of silly. I would have forced them to drag it out of my house.
Yeah. So you try to
chain it down. It's going to be in a safe, buried in the ground, and your asses are going to have to make a big show of digging it back up.
Just make sure you're in no, it's right in the middle of my house, right next to me in my shotgun.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm not going to pull the trigger on the shotgun. It's just going to be booby trapped to the door.
I mean, he could pull the trigger on the shotgun. He'd be within his rights.
Yeah. Well, not on a cop.
Not a cop.
Could they send the cops?
No, I don't think they can send the cops. It's not illegal. Why the fuck would a cop go?
Oh, shit.
It's like, that's actually ours.
No, it isn't. Yeah. It's on my property. With my name on it.
There you go.
It was a gift.
Yeah, no, I don't think you convince a cop to go in and take a guy's Heisman Trophy.
3 tons of cement.
Yeah.
Titanium enclosure. Electro fields. Tesla coils. 8 miles of barbed wire.
So
come and get it.
So, and kind of back to NIL stuff. I heard on the radio, like on the sports radio, that there was this one high school recruit who decided to go to USC because of the larger market in
sure.
LA.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But and they brought up an interesting point. Like, so yeah, LA is a bigger market, but you get a smaller piece of the pie from LA, considering how many professional teams and college teams are in that area.
Not if you're good.
I mean, you have to be really good, yeah.
That's the joke of it, It doesn't matter what the market is.
But if you go to
you end up going national.
Yeah, that's true too. But before we become really big, this one guy thought the money might actually be better at a smaller market where you're kind of like the only show in town,
right? Yeah. And then that place would love you forever for making that place famous, putting it on the map. And if you ever needed to get away from it all, that'd be the place to go.
Yeah.
Because I got news for you. This college fame might not last forever.
No, I'm sure it'll last forever.
Oh, yeah, totally. Right into a car insurance salesman office.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you, Werfel.
Yep. Just throwing footballs into water coolers.
Is that what he's doing now?
That's the last commercial I saw him in. Some insurance commercial or something where he's like out on the football field and he throws it and hits a water cooler. It's like, still got it.
That you do, statue man. That you do. I'm Danny Werfel, and I'm cast in bronze outside of a massive stadium.
Mm-hmm. Future generations, once the apocalypse hits, will think I am a deity of this town. And they won't be far off.
Clearly throwing a ball was very highly valued, equal to scientists.
And also running with a ball.
Yes, very important.
Say, this is the god of throwing the ball. And next to him is the god of running the ball.
No. He threw it too, on occasion. Eventually he wasn't allowed to.
Yep. And then they brought him back to catch the ball.
How's that going?
I don't know. We'll see.
Like, is he actually on the team?
Yeah. We'll see if he makes the cut.
Let's see here.
And he is fucking jacked.
Always has been.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, it's like even more jacked.
Yeah, so he's already signed to a 1-year deal. Hasn't even made the team. Amazing.
So when you type in Tim Tebow, it says, under the title of a famous person, football tight end.
Mm-hmm. Blah, blah, blah. Not enough people on the roster. Why don't they just expand the roster to 1 million people? I've never understood that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes the college game that much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's it. That's all they got. Yep. He's working out.
Yep.
Can't wait. I'm going to get my jersey.
Already sold out.
They're already... Well, then guess what? I'll just make my own.
Yeah, I think they sold out faster than Trevor Lawrence's jersey.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, because everybody already forgot who the hell Trevor Lawrence is. Hello, freshman guy over here.
Who?
Yeah, but Tebow's standing right next to you. Damn it!
Look how fucking jacked he is. And I don't know how much he loves Jesus.
What is going on here? Is every old guy jacked?
You've been watching the episodes of Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I just caught up with that.
Yeah, I just caught.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Still pretty good. Still pretty. I think are they making the jokes go faster? I don't need the jokes to go that much faster. they're still too fast.
In the second episode, they're very fast.
Yeah.
But I really like that first one. Those dog people would just basically their whole civilization it revolves around getting revenge on Morty.
Wait, that was the second one.
No, that's the first one.
Are you talking about the cow people?
I mean, they're more dog people than cow people. They just happen to have horns.
I mean, his wife's name was Boovie, like bovine.
They look like dog people to me.
They had hooves.
I don't know.
Anyway, that was definitely the second episode. That's the one with Mr. Nimbus.
No, that's the first episode. Second episode is the one with they're all killing each other.
All killing each other. Maybe I haven't seen it.
There are 2 episodes.
I know there are 2 episodes.
The first one is the Mr. Nimbus one. The second one is the decoy one.
I'm completely lost at this point.
What did you think the second one was?
I thought the second one was Mr. Nimbus, and the first one was that Wrangler jeans one.
No, I think that's the last episode of the last season.
Oh, that's why I messed up. Gotcha. I was only catching up with the last episode. Whoops.
Well, there you go. Now you got a whole
season 4
episode to watch.
Yeah, shit, that's a full episode behind. Apparently they kill each other. Ooh, spoilers.
You don't know who they are.
Damn it, Mrs. Pancakes. A free 24/7 marathon. Oh yeah, look at that. Nope, still locked. They haven't unlocked the free episode yet.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to unlock that. Because the first episode was it was unlocked since it first aired, and then but the second one was locked automatically after it first aired. So, also the first one they put up on YouTube.
Nice. Just to get everybody re-hooked back on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any other pressing issues of the day, the times?
Too much. I don't suppose you watched Loki.
No, I'm not a huge fan of the various universes and their various interminglings.
Alright. It's good, though.
Let me see if I can torrent it. One sec.
I mean, you just ask Avi for the credentials. He has it.
Yeah, this is funner. The credentials? The credentials with what?
For Disney Plus.
Ugh. All the people to not pay, it would be that evil organization known as Disney.
Yeah, there's more evil.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not playing a game here. Sure. Looks like it was a TV show, too.
What was?
Loki.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's not.
It's not a movie.
I thought it was a movie.
No, it's a 6-episode TV show.
Oh, fuck. Is it a miniseries, or is it just going to keep going on forever?
I think that's it. Just those 6 episodes.
Let's find out. I got one episode that's 2.3 gigabytes, and then I got another episode that's on like 215. How long is it?
They vary. Let's see.
Half hour or hour?
I think they're 40 minutes to an hour. Let's see. Episode 1 is 50 minutes. Episode 2 is 54 minutes. Episode 3 is 42 minutes. Episode 4 is 48 minutes.
Got it. Paying the man. Avi. Just rack that shit. Currently downloading. No problem. Alright. Is that a pretty good place to stop? Hey, look at that. We might end on a high note. I'm stealing!
Yep. Stealing. From Disney. Alright. Yeah.
Sweet. Questions, comments, concerns, updates, bigger questions about that thing, that cliffhanger that I had promised weeks ago. Write in to hopesomething sticks@gmail.com. Until next time, meatbags.
Bye, everybody.